You wake up to a sound you never thought you'd hear: civil defense sirens. Outside your window, the streets are chaotic. Neighbors slam doors shut. Somewhere in the distance, a factory explosion, a terrorist release, or maybe a military strike has pushed something invisible and deadly into the air. The news says one thing. Social media says another. But you don't have a gas mask. You don't have protective gear. So here's the question: what do you do with just the things inside your own home? Welcome to Safety Zone Analysis. We don't sell fear, and we don't sugarcoat. We prepare with facts, because when the air itself turns hostile, survival isn't about budgets, it's about choices. It's easy to imagine chemical warfare as a relic of history. World War I, the trenches, chlorine gas drifting through no man's land. But chemical weapons didn't vanish. They've been used in Syria. They've been deployed against civilians in Iraq and Iran. Even in peaceful cities, industrial accidents like the 1984 Bhopal disaster in India killed thousands in a single night when toxic gas leaked from a pesticide plant. The danger isn't just war. It can be sabotage. It can be an accident. It can be a tanker overturned on a highway carrying chlorine. And here's the hard truth. Most of us don't own professional-grade protective gear. A proper gas mask costs anywhere between $150 and $400. Filters expire. Military-grade suits are out of reach for ordinary families. But history shows that survival often comes down to knowledge, improvisation, and staying calm. So what do you do if you hear that siren tomorrow? Let's walk through it step by step. Step 1. Breathe smarter. The first thing to understand is this: no improvised method is perfect, but slowing exposure can buy you minutes, and in toxic environments, minutes can mean survival. A simple hack is to create a layered filter. Take a clean cotton t-shirt, fold it multiple times. Add paper towels or even coffee filters in between layers. If you can, wrap the outside with plastic wrap or press it into a Ziploc bag with breathing holes poked in front. Tie this firmly across your nose and mouth. It won't stop everything, but it will slow down what enters your lungs long enough to get you to safety. Step 2. Neutralize irritants. Some gases, like chlorine, are water-soluble and acidic. That means they react with water or weak acids. In World War I, soldiers sometimes used rags soaked in urine or vinegar to breathe through. The science is crude but real. The liquid helps neutralize or at least reduce irritation. At home, you can dip cloth into diluted vinegar, lemon juice, or even baking soda solution for certain irritants. Again, not perfect, but it buys you time and function. Step 3. Protect your eyes. You might not think about it, but vision is survival. Tear gas, chlorine, and ammonia don't just choke you, they blind you. That's why even a cheap pair of swimming goggles, safety goggles, or sealed sports glasses can make the difference between stumbling blind and moving with purpose. Add them to your kit. They cost under $10 and could save your sight when every second counts. Step 4. Create a safe room. If escaping isn't possible, then sealing yourself in can be the difference between exposure and survival. Choose a small room with the fewest windows, often a bathroom. Grab garbage bags, duct tape, and towels. Seal door frames, windows, and vents. Use plastic sheets if available. Bring in water, a phone, and a flashlight. In 2003, during the Iraq War, civilians in Tel Aviv were told to seal safe rooms against chemical attacks. The method isn't foolproof, but it slows infiltration and lowers exposure. Even an extra hour can mean waiting out the worst concentration of chemicals until emergency crews arrive. Step 5. Don't forget the basics. Light matters. Fear thrives in darkness. Keep a crank-powered flashlight or candles in your kit. Communication matters. A small AM/FM radio, $10 at most, is your lifeline when the internet dies. Governments use radio frequencies to broadcast evacuation routes and safe zones. Without it, you're blind. And don't underestimate the humble garbage bag. With duct tape, it can patch a broken window, waterproof clothes, even serve as an improvised poncho if you must move outdoors. Small, cheap items often do the heavy lifting in survival. Now, let's be blunt. The danger is not hypothetical. Chemical incidents have scarred cities from Tokyo in 1995, when the Aum Shinrikyo cult released sarin gas in a subway, to Ukraine today, where reports of white phosphorus and toxic smoke are documented. Even peaceful countries hold risks, because thousands of chemical plants and refineries operate near cities worldwide. A release could happen from accident or attack. And yet, the psychology of survival is what separates those who endure from those who don't. Panic kills faster than poison. The ability to breathe shallow, controlled breaths. The discipline to remember, cover, seal, wait. That's what keeps families alive. Intelligence agencies worldwide warn that chemical weapons remain in active arsenals. Reports show that both state and non-state actors continue to develop them despite international bans. The Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons confirms ongoing inspections, but also highlights loopholes. In short, the world has not rid itself of this threat, which is why ordinary people with ordinary means need ordinary hacks. A gas mask is ideal, but knowledge is non-negotiable. So here's the call to action. If you live near an industrial plant, know your routes and your shelter rooms. If you have vinegar, garbage bags, duct tape, goggles, and cloth in your home, you already have tools for survival. Test them. Practice sealing a room. Show your kids where the flashlight is. Small drills save lives. And remember this, resilience doesn't come from money. It comes from preparation and calm. This is Safety Zone Analysis. We don't sell fear. We tell the truth. Share this with someone who thinks survival is only for the rich, and build your kit this week. Because when the air turns hostile, excuses won't protect your lungs. Knowledge will.